Hi, I'm Roger Friedman. I am the Equal Opportunity Critic. Today's topic, We Deeply Regret Our Actions, Part 2. I have a friend who commented on my video that discussed government officials and the playing of their sacred I regret card when they are caught doing something unlawful. Yes, we all know how they regret their actions, blah, blah, blah. But today I want to talk about a different kind of regret. I call it voter regret, when the American people realize who they voted into office and the consequences of their policies. Little did they suspect the dire outcomes of their actions at the ballot box. So let's take a stroll through some of the more horrendous choices made by American voters and the outcomes of those actions. Here are two examples for you to choose on. Congresswoman Maxine Waters of California. In my opinion, this numbskull holds hearings intended to embarrass big bank CEOs regarding the handling of student loans, only to discover during the hearing that they have been out of that business for years when the federal government took over all the responsibilities, or the time she encouraged voters to harass Trump administration officials in restaurants, gas stations, churches, and department stores. Is this the type of individual American voters want to represent them? Someone without ethics or common sense? I wonder if her constituents ever regretted their actions. That brings me to number two, Senator Dianne Feinstein, who recently passed away at age 90. She was a force to be reckoned with for many years. However, she had no business still serving in the U.S. Senate at an advanced age. She served in Congress for 31 years. During the last several years of her life, she was of diminished capacity and was paraded around by her staff as someone still in full control. This was a lie, and it was meant to deceive the American people. The staffers and Senate leadership conspired to have Americans believe that Senator Feinstein, though frail, was in complete control of her faculties, despite being caught on video many times, conclusively showing she lacked awareness of her actions. Regrettably, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, one of my least favorite politicians, encouraged this deception. Were I to pass him on the street, I would spit on the senator's shoes. In my opinion, he is a despicable politician. I wonder if Feinstein's constituents ever regretted their actions, voting her back into office year after year. I find it horrible that Senate leadership and staffers propped up the senator like a rag doll and literally instructed her to vote this way, push this button, say yes, or say no. She was clearly incapable of making her own decisions. She belonged in a CCRC or long-term care facility. She would have gotten the care she needed. Is this who voters wanted to represent them in the greatest deliberative body in the whole country? You've got to be kidding me. Where do I even begin to list the poor outcomes from our incompetents such as Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, Chuck Schumer, Hakeem Jeffries, Gavin Newsom, the Squad, Adam Schiff, and others? American voters are stuck with the outcomes of their actions, and my fervent hope is that they will come to regret their actions and promise to do better in the future. Folks, I won't be holding my breath. Till next time, this is Roger Friedman. I am the Equal Opportunity Critic.